Actually, at the very beginning, I tried to learn some music instruments, but I have to say I have no talent about that. I'm Xuehui from Imperial College London. I work with Martin Chancellor and with Adric project. My role in Adric is try to do the thermodynamic analysis for the hydrogen separation, hydrogen storage, and also hydrogen consumption process. Based on our contribution, this process can be optimized and make contribution to the decarbonization. Not always the science. Actually, at the very beginning, I tried to learn some music instruments, but I have to say I have no talent about that. So I joined a lot of sport teams for alternatives. I like to hiking with my friends. There are a lot of small mountains in Hangzhou, in Zhejiang University. I hike almost every weekend for 2 or 3 hours. The first thought about hiking for me is try to have more reflections about your research. When you are on the hill, you look at the buildings very far away. You have a wide horizon about your research, about your life. It's about what you are doing, where will you go, and some philosophy-related thoughts about that. I told this to my daughter before. Now I can share with you. Hydrogen have 2 atoms. Maybe you know that. In my research, I will involve a lot of calculation about how they connect with each other, how they inter with each other. We have a lot of molecules inside. So that day, I have a dream about 2 atoms that separate with each other and they dancing with each other. And after that, I found some inspirations about my simulation. So that is a very good thing for me, as the Chinese proverb goes. If you try to fix something really tough issues in the daytime, you will surely meet them in your dream with some kind of solution. Yes, that was in Zhejiang University. I built a rig for the heat pipe, a small one, but that really means a lot to me because I make it from 0 to 100. Of course, supervised by my supervisor. We may use it in the air conditioning systems in our house. You may have some heat pipes to make sure the condenser or the evaporator more powerful, more efficient. For the more cool scenarios like the satellite and also the rover on the moon or on the Mars, they also use the heat pipes. From that thing, I learned a lot about what is real scientist. I got a question from student Hu Xie. Where does most of the pollution in the atmosphere come from? I think the most pollution comes from the industry, and apart from that, they also come from our everyday life, like the vehicles, and also some from agriculture, from the livestock, the manure. Everybody can make contribution to the decarbonization. Like if you try to avoid drive your car to work, and you can travel by your public transportations. That might be a very small thing, but it really means a lot if the whole community, whole society can join together to make a big future. I think Educate is a very amazing project, try to address the big issues of decarbonization. With the process of the Adric, scholars from the industry, from the academia, and also from the policymakers, we joined a group to make contribution to our to these big issues based on our individual appetites. We are trying to protect the future, try to pave the road to the carbon neutral society.